Hi, friend. I heard some funny responses from second graders when they were asked, "Why did your mom marry your dad?" And one was, "Well, she just got too old to do anything else with him." The second one was, "My dad makes the best spaghetti and my mom eats a lot." And the third one was, "Well, my grandma said my mom just didn't have her thinking cap on." I love perspectives of children. Mother's Day can be a wonderful, blessed day, and people are just so excited for it for many reasons. But it can also have some mixed feelings. And I don't know if you're like me and have experienced those times. Sometimes you don't really look forward to either Mother's Day or some other holiday where it feels like some emotions can be either really excited or kind of sad. Sometimes we're thinking about loss. Maybe we don't have our mom. For me, my example is my mom passed away at 46 from Lou Gehrig's disease. So it's been hard when I read those cards and I think about, wow, it would be great to have a mom like that to be able to give that card to and to be able to celebrate that. And for others, it's because they want to be a mom and they haven't had that opportunity up to this point. And then there are people who've had toxic relationships with their mom, or their mom was toxic or is toxic. And there's just such a variety. I've had the opportunity to coach people in over 20 countries, and I can tell you, if you have mixed emotions for Mother's Day or other holidays, you're not alone. And I am one of those people who can relate to you, but people around the world can relate to that feeling. But it's not talked about a lot, which I think is interesting. But when I have talked about it, there's a lot of people in the audience nodding their head in agreement that it can be quite challenging. So I want to share with you 3 things that have really helped me, instead of focusing on what I've lost or what I don't have, to focus on what I have left. So the first thing is make 0 comparisons. Like, you cannot make comparisons, because if you do, it will steal your joy right away. It will just take your joy if you start making comparisons to other people in their situation. For example, you look on social media and you see that, oh my gosh, this family showered this mom with candy and bouquets the size of the Empire State Building and jewelry and all of these things, and you're thinking, okay, I got a text from my kid. I got one text saying Happy Mother's Day, and then look what they got. So then what we do is we start down the road of, what's wrong with me? What didn't I do right? What did I do wrong? Blah, blah, blah. And we just start going down that, and it's like, that is a dead end road, my friend. Don't do that. So make 0 comparisons, okay? The second one is have 0 expectations, which piggybacks on the comparisons, because if we don't have any expectations, we won't be disappointed. That's just the reality of it. And here's the thing, my friend, you can't control what other people do. You get to only control your response to what they do. So when we have 0 expectations, we're not disappointed. The third thing is do something for other women that have meant a lot to you, those who've been role models to you, those who've invested in your life, those who've spoke encouraging words to you, those who've just showed up in your life when you needed someone. When I began doing that a few years ago, instead of looking at those cards going, why don't I have a mom that I can get, buy a card for like that and send her something for Mother's Day, I began thinking about the women who have been those things I just described. And I thought, I'm going to just start getting cards for those women, besides the fact that I get to give it to my mother-in-law and those, other people who matter to me. But it really made a difference, because I stopped thinking about what I didn't have, and I started thinking about the women who I appreciate during that time. I also do that at Father's Day for men who have been great role models for me and just been important in my life. So those are the three things. First, make zero comparisons. Second, have zero expectations. And the third is do something with the cards or the gifts or the calls or the whatever. If you besides your own mom, if you're blessed to have that kind of wonderful, healthy relationship with your mom, you are, thank God every day for that, because you are blessed beyond imagination. But then for other people who matter to you, other women, really just take the time to give them a card, give them a phone call, and let them know how much they mean to you. And guess what? You're going to enjoy Mother's Day. That's a way you can enjoy it, no matter what the loss has been in your life, because you're thinking about how you can be a blessing to others. I hope that serves you. Please, if you're watching this anywhere other than my blog at joanendicott.com, come on over and leave a comment on what you've done to make a challenging day, if it was otherwise hard, like Mother's Day, and had mixed feelings, what you did to actually flip that around and make it a blessing. All right? Hey, until we talk next time, God bless.